Everyone, this is your friendly neighborhood Christian, Kelly Fry. We're still in Genesis, but now we're at Laban overtakes Jacob. On the third day, Uncle Laban was told that Jacob had fled, so he took his relatives with him, pursued Jacob for 7 days, and overtook him in the hill country of Gilead. But God came to Laban the Aramean in a dream at night. "Watch yourself," God warned him. "Don't say anything to Jacob, either good or bad." When Uncle Laban overtook cousin Jacob had pitched his tent in the hill country, and Uncle Laban, and his relatives had also pitched their tents in the hill country of Gilead. Uncle Laban said to cousin Jacob, or to his nephew Jacob, "What have you done? You have deceived me, and taken my daughters away like prisoners of war. Why did you greatly flee from me? Deceive me and not tell me. I would have sent you away with joy and singing, with tambourines and lyres." A lyre is like a stringed instrument. Tambourine is something like a drum set. I think so. But you didn't even let me kiss my grandchildren and daughters. You have acted foolishly. I could do great harm, but last night the God of your father said to me, "Watch yourself, don't say anything to Jacob, either good or bad." Now you have gone off because you long for your father's family. But so Laban, even though Laban came to him in a dream, he still went against God's wishes and said bad things to Jacob. But why have you stolen my gods? Jacob answered, "I was afraid, for I thought you would take your daughters from me by force. If you find your gods with anyone here, he will not live before our relatives point out anything that is yours and take it." Jacob did not know that Rachel had stolen the idols. Ooh. Rachel. And Laban went into Jacob's tent, Leah's, and the tents of the two concubines. Whores is what they are. Or hoes. But he found nothing. When he left Leah's tent, he went into Rachel's tent. Now Rachel had taken Laban's household idols, put them in the saddlebag of the camel, and sat on them. Laban searched the whole tent and found nothing. She said to her father, "Don't be angry, my lord, that I cannot stand up in your presence." Yeah, because she's sitting on them. "I'm having my period." So Laban searched, but could not find the household idols. And now we're at Jacob's covenant with Laban. So I'm going to stop right there. So oh my gosh, you're talking about you having family struggles and family drama. Whew. Laban and Jacob are having family trouble and family drama. That was bad on Rachel's part, and she never told Jacob, her husband, And it's just best to tell your husband everything, or things that you're doing or want to do, especially if it has to do with with your uncle or your family member. Because to me, I think, I don't really know why Rachel would steal his idols, but in a way, Rachel, in a way, I can see why she did it too. But yeah, yep, I can see why she did it. But um, oh man. So Laban is getting upset at Jacob for leaving Uncle Laban. I'm gonna call him Uncle Laban from now on, and I'm gonna call Jacob nephew Jacob, because that's what they are in the Bible. So oh man. So this is a very good lesson not to steal. Not to steal, because you will eventually get found out and caught. And this isn't Genesis, people. I mean, you're talking about like drama beyond drama in a family. But I understand Jacob wants to go home to Isaac, his father Isaac. I understand that. And if the Holy Spirit is coming down on you in a dream, or other means of talking to you, you better listen to the Holy Spirit. So that's what I want to say. But that's it. Bye. And I'll read some more tonight, okay? Bye.